Hello, and welcome to another edition of Mindful Monday. Today, I want to tell you a little story that happened to me just last week. But first, I'm going to update you on my personal journey, which many of you are aware that I've been navigating stage 3 rectal cancer since May. So I'm a few months in, 2 surgeries in. They were successful. I'm learning how to live with this diagnosis. It looks like through the end of the year. And I just finished my second round of chemotherapy, which was, again, a huge success. So I'm extremely grateful. As ironic as it is, my first round of chemotherapy, the infusion through my port, happened on September 10th, which was the exact same date that my book, which is called Keep Freaking Going, was published. So let me tell you, I sat in that hospital chair and I just wept tears of gratitude and blessings and joy because my formula was finally launched out into the world on the exact same day that I am getting this poison inserted into my body that's essentially saving my life. So unbelievable how the world works. My second chemotherapy was last week and it fell on the date of October 1st. Which, again, as the world works, was a very instrumental date in that was the birthplace of my KFG formula, Keep Freaking Going, because October 1st, 2017 was the night of the Las Vegas mass shooting that claimed 58 innocent lives and changed thousands of lives. And in honor of them and living my life of purpose, I created the KFG. So again, chemotherapy number 2, just sat in the chair and wept with gratitude and blessings. And the journey that this has just been such a gift. Another gift was last week, I got to travel to Detroit for a speaker's boot camp and workshop. I was feeling healthy enough. It was my week break from in between chemotherapies. So I was feeling healthy enough, went there. First time traveling alone since being diagnosed with rectal cancer, and everything was a huge success except for on the way home. On the way home from Detroit, going back to the airport, my cab driver had the cab extremely warm. It was very, very hot and I started to feel ill. Things kind of started to settle in and I started to panic and think, oh no, I'm alone. What am I going to do to get back to the Minneapolis airport and to my family? So I immediately realized that I needed to be vulnerable and courageous and I needed to ask for help. This was a moment that I needed some assistance. So I got to the airport with my luggage. I got there okay. I identified that this was a situation that I needed to reach out. So at the gate, the Delta gate, I found myself talking to the gate agent. Her name's Patty. I said, hey, Patty, I'm traveling alone and I am going through chemotherapy and I'm really not feeling well. And I think she could see that things were unraveling a little bit and I was just not doing well. So she looked at me and she said, Krista, I got you. And she did. So she not only got me through her words, but she definitely got me through her actions. She had me sit down, she got me some water, she made me feel seen, she made me feel safe, and she reminded me that even when I was traveling alone, I'm not alone. She's there to support me. Others at Delta were there to support me. There was passengers around me that heard me. They were there to support me. It made it so much less scary. And it made me just remember that sometimes when we're in a situation that we need help and support, the best thing we can do for ourselves and for others is to reach out and say, hey, I'm having a moment. I'm going through something. I would love your support. Because like Patty, she sat down and she had a conversation with me. She also shared her story. I've talked about this a million times in the past, but we are also connected through stories. She lost her husband to a very rare cancer 1 year ago. He actually transitioned and passed away on their anniversary. So she said, you know what, Krista, that day's ours forever. It's always going to be. It was just meant to be on that day. That was his choice. That was the journey. So she got to share her stories. We shared just so much love, a few tears, just that deep level of connection. And it only took 5-10 minutes. So it was just that beautiful reminder that we are connected, we're able to connect to others, but sometimes we have to reach out and say, I need some support. And Patty was there to support me. She made sure I got on the plane okay. I was the last one on. She walked with me. She made sure I was safe. I got her information. I sent her a book saying thank you. I sent her a thank you card. It was just such a beautiful moment. And it all happened because I asked for help. And it 5 minutes to change a life. That's all it takes. So my Mindful Monday tip to you is just remember that when you need help, when you are finding yourself feeling alone, that's your moment to lean in and ask someone for support. Hey, a phone call, an email, a text, letting someone know a little bit about what you're going through and how you're feeling, because there's a world of kind individuals that are just waiting on the sideline to step into the ring and support you. So allow them the opportunity to do so, because my prayer is that I also supported Patty. That's my prayer, and that's the way it works. When we ask for help and support, we receive that help and support, and we're also given the opportunity to give it back. So this life is beautiful. Let's learn to navigate it together. We're always stronger together. You're never alone, ever. I'm here to support you. I'm cheering you on, and let's support each other, stronger and better together. So go out and make this an absolutely beautiful week. Thanks, everybody.